Hello guys, and welcome back to Reborn with Michael Watson, where we want to create a community of people who can become supernatural and heal themselves, manifest the life of their dreams, and just live a happy, joyful life. So today, why I'm here is I want to talk about my favorite one of Dr. Joe's meditations, Blessings of the Energy Centers, and I'm going to give a review of that meditation. I've literally just done it and just come out of it now, straight into recording this. And I want to talk about that wonderful meditation, why it's my favorite, how to do it, and why I think it is one of the best meditations for people to experience if they want to make profound changes in their lives. So, kicking straight off into it, what is Blessings of the Energy Centers? Well, the first thing that I want to tell you about is how we do this and what we're trying to do when we do it. So this Blessings of the Energy Centers 1, I know it goes on to a few others, more advanced ones, but this is Blessings of the Energy Centers 1 is the one that I really love. The first reason why I absolutely love it, and then we'll go into how to do it, okay? The first reason I absolutely love it, it is literally just about sending love to your body. It is like you are just telling each part of your wonderful body that you love it fully, and that it is worthy and whole and beautiful. And it isn't so much about trying to create a visualization of your future. It's more about just raising your vibration, raising the energy in your body to match that of the ultimate good for you. So I love it because actually sometimes when I'm manifesting, specifics can get in the way because I can get analytical about how they're going to come about. So when I can just keep changing the state of my energy in my body, I then give myself this wonderful freedom to create, because I genuinely believe that the infinite intelligence that we're touching on here already knows my deepest, most wonderful desires, and it's just going to sort of bring them to me. Now, don't get me wrong, towards the end of the meditation, I get a bit more specific on what I want this energy to create, but I love that 95% of the meditation is about just feeling love and changing the energy in your body and creating wholeness within the system. So how do you do Blessings of the Energy Centers? Well, Dr. Joe guides you wonderfully, so you can pretty much jump straight into this meditation and just follow the instructions without thinking too much. But if you need a little bit of advice, this is what I would say. You're starting off in the first energy center, just by the perineum and the sexual organs, okay? Dr. Joe will guide you there. You're placing your awareness there. Now think about placing your awareness as just noting the area, okay? So I don't want you to have to feel like you've got a vision from that area. I want you to know that you are going to still be feeling and seeing everything behind your eyes, but your energy and your awareness is just gently resting in that area. You're noting the area. You're not having to force anything. Just place it there with a gentle ease, okay? Then what happens is you start to spread your awareness of the energy around from that center. Again, we're not needing to try too hard to do this. It's just about noting the energy and feeling the space there. Can you feel the energy field that is created from this energy center? How far does it go from your body? I seem to feel like this energy that goes around a couple of feet around my body. So I start to notice that and I just see how that feels. So often when I do that, because it's given me that, broad focus awareness, which this meditation is open focus meditation basically, it starts to really settle me down and start to get me out of my body. And I sometimes start to feel a release of energy already from that area, and it goes straight into my brain. It's like it just fires up and I just get these shivers down my body. Now, if you don't get those, don't worry. It doesn't mean that you're not correct in what you're doing. It just, what I'm trying to say is that you start to get out of your way and become connected to the present moment. So my only thing that I would say to you there is when you get connected to the present moment and you get out of the way of your body, you are going to feel a release of energy somehow. I feel it as shivers. You may feel it as something else, electricity, like mad flashing lights, you know, various different ways of feeling that energy release. So as we go from there, we then are asked to bless it with love. How do you bless that energy center with love? Well, I actually use the words myself and then just really focus the feeling of those words. So I'm saying love, wholeness, beauty, harmony, abundance, and I'm just trying to create that feeling of energy. And this is when I get the biggest release of energy and the biggest shivers coming through my body. So I want you to really just press into that. You know, we're going to go love, beauty. You may not be the person who needs to use words there. You may just send your focus there with a different heightened energy. Now, I do raise the energy level in my body when I do this. And I would say that I'm making an asserted effort without strain to send love there. I want it to go there, and I'm intending it to go there. So I want you to jump that energy up to do that. Okay. Then you're going to just feel wherever you feel that in your body. Dr. Joe says something wonderful: allow your body to respond. So you don't get disappointed if it doesn't, because I don't always get that feeling. But if it doesn't, I know that it's because I just need to surrender more to the present moment, really. And then I will start to see it happening. So from there, just allow the body to respond. Then what I like to do, which you don't necessarily have to do, you just can keep noting the different areas. I try and send all that good energy that I've made from the first center up to the next one when I ascend my energy. So I'm just bringing it each time. I'm bringing it up, 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 up. You know, we're trying to just keep bringing it up and up and up, you know. So I'm sending it to the next area. Now, I won't go into each and every one of the different energy centers too much, but it's the same kind of feeling that you want to get when you go to the next center. Okay, so we go through the first three. So just to give you a bit of an idea, these three centers are very important to start with because they are energy centers that take energy from the body and take energy from life. Okay, a lot of us live from these centers, and we start to when we start to sort of live in survival, so we get a lot of energy trapped there. If you're in your first energy center, if you have had any experience, unfortunately, of sexual trauma, then that energy center is a great place that you want to release and send a lot of love to. And when you see that and finally does release, it may take time. So don't think one meditation is all it takes. It may take 6 months, it may take 3 months, it may take a year, 2 years, but it's just keeping going. And you'll see once that release, the other ones are going to just flow a lot easier. Okay, if you're struggling with your eating and your health in that way, the second energy center is going to be a place where digestion and various things, so say if you have IBS, various other things like that, we're going to be feeling that there, you know. And so we want to really focus a lot of love on that area, send a lot of energy back there. So this is why this wonderful meditation is so good, because you're literally, each area has a connection to probably a lot of the different illnesses, you know, that we're experiencing in our bodies. I was just speaking to a client today who's had a liver trouble, and I was saying the third energy center is going to be really good to send love to there, just because all of the glands, all of the organs there are going to respond to this energy and they're going to release. So as we go up to the fourth energy center, which is the heart. Now, this is one that we really want to work on opening up. Okay, so what is it to, you know, what is it that Dr. Joe says? He says, open your heart. I want you to open your heart. And I get where he's coming from here. Okay, so, but sometimes it's like, well, what does it feel like to open your heart? And the truth is don't think it's going to be like a door opening and a flood. It's just saying, opening your heart to love. You want to just literally say, I'm willing to accept and focus on love from this area. I tend to try to want to live from this space, you know? So we want to focus our energy on love there. Love is what's going to open up your heart center. joy, gratitude, but truly love, the pure emotion of love. Love just to love, not for anything reciprocated. Love just because everything is so amazing in this life, okay? Now, if we connect to that area, there's going to be a good lot of energy because those three centers are going to just shoot up into your heart and open that up, okay? And that's really special. And so I just really want you to take your time and allow that. Now, just so you know, Dr. Joe, on every one of these, he says, release it into the field so it can come back to you. And basically, what we want to do is our job is to build up the energy and then release it and surrender it to a deeper mind, to the unified field. It will then, we become the vortex for what it is that we're trying to bring to us. So we are initiated into health, initiated into wealth, initiated into love, okay? So just all your job is to do is to try to elevate your emotional state to one of a higher level of love, gratitude, joy, wholeness, many other superlatives you can use to describe that feeling for you, the ones that connect you the most, okay? After that, we go to the throat energy center. I almost said chakra there because basically it's designed off the chakras, you know. But energy centers has less of a spiritual turn to it, so people don't get as maybe shut off by it. So throat energy center, I tend to get a lot of release from this area. I was a singer myself. I'm a voice coach and a meditation coach, so there's a lot of energy there, right? So for any of you who are suffering with public speaking anxiety, stammers, anything like that, this chakra for you is going to be gold. So what I want you to do is really pull all that energy up that you've just created in that wonderful three centers below into your heart and the fourth center here, and then I just want you to fire it all into there. So as you raise it, you're bringing it all from all of them, so all of them are starting to align up, and you're just now bringing all that energy ascending into the throat. And obviously he says, so I can speak my truth, speak my freedom, and actually just want you to feel those feelings of just being able to be totally you. And I remember when my throat chakra truly opened is when I started making these videos, because I knew I had to speak my truth, because this is the life that I believe in. And you know, to stop hiding behind wanting to make it be right for everyone else, and I just wanted to speak for myself. So this one's for you. If you're struggling to be authentically yourself, open that chakra, send that love up to there, open that energy center, I should say. And the next one here, we then go up into the center behind here, which is the pineal gland center, really. So it's the center that is going to be the veil that lifts to take us to the mystical, open us up to the new dimensions, open us up to how life works, okay? I got a lot of energy through this center today, and it was lovely. I didn't get as many visions as I have done in the past, but I get a lot of flowing colors. Just this sort of sea of colors, and I'm starting to get speckles of um, really clear images, or you know, little energetic people, figures, you know, and I love that so far. So I am just tapping into that even more so at the moment. But basically, what we want to do here is we want to surrender to what we're starting to see come up with all the energy that we're creating. Surrender to anything that's coming, if it be colors, if it be fractal patterns, if it be images. Surrender to it and just say, I am being shown something different than what I can perceive with my 3D senses. So we're starting to open up to a new sense, to something bigger and something deeper. So you just send that love, fill it with wholeness, surrender to whatever wants to come. Don't try. The problem is, and I have this same problem myself, we try to force getting the mystical experience because we just want to connect to that so deeply. But actually, what you want to do is surrender to whatever wants to be, allow it. And the thing is, sometimes you'll get a little glimpse and you'll look at it and it will go, because you are trying to focus to bring it to you. I've done that many times, and it's trial and error. You want to surrender to that image. If it wants to be at the side of your eyes, let it be. Just say, if you're ready to come to me, I'm ready to accept you, and I'm not going to force anything. It's a great lesson in surrender and not forcing anything, okay? So that's what we want to do in that area. The next area is the center just behind the eyes. Now, to go into major details of the different sort of glands that are around there, I think it's the pituitary gland. I may be wrong, but I need to double check there with the book being Supernatural, which I highly recommend, by the way. And if you want to buy that book, there is a link down in the description that you can find. Okay, so we go into that area, and we need to just, obviously, I love this area because a lot of the vision is happening behind the in front of my eyes here, and obviously that just lets me just truly put all my energy into that focus. Again, sending all the love there. It's a beautiful center to open up. But the next one is my favorite, is the one when we go above to the portal, where energy comes into matter. Now, you notice in this area, he doesn't say to focus on the area around it. He just jumps into sending it into love, because it is something beyond us. You want to put it about sort of 4 or 5 foot, even higher above you. It's connecting to something higher than yourself, something that is the creational force that is a part of us, but we are connected to. And from that area, that's where I start to see the vision a bit more clearly of how I want to live my life. So he says, give pure gratitude for the wish fulfilled, for the life that you wish you'd live, that you could be living right now. And you live in that moment. Let the visions come. Do the materialization. You know, if you want to create something, let that thing materialize in front of your eyes, and just feel the pure gratitude for it. Then my favorite part about this meditation is afterwards you just sense the energy field around you. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you've never done it before and this is the first time watching a video about it, you're going to feel an energy around your body like you've never felt before. It's going to feel alive, vibrant. Then you just put an intention on top of that energy, okay? And what is your intention? Do you want to be abundant? Do you want to be loving? Do you want to have love, more love in your life? And then love yourself. Put love into that energy field. Do you want a healing? Then feel wholeness right now with that energy field. Don't focus on anything that you don't want, and you just put an intention into that field. And it's been very powerful for me. I've been doing this meditation really consistently the last few weeks with a lot of intention and power, and a lot of things are happening within my business and within my life that are very smooth and very pleasing. So I do truly recommend this meditation. If you are looking for a healing, this meditation is number one for you, I believe. Okay? Obviously, there are other wonderful meditations, but this one is number one. Also, if you are someone who has, known about manifestation for a long time, but just struggling to get anything concrete, do this one. Just change your state of being. This is the best meditation of all of them that I've done, I believe. I will talk about tuning into new potentials, but I tend to want to not have to get too specific sometimes, because I really want to. There's a lot of beautiful things that I want, and so sometimes I feel like I've got to jump between them all. But if I just create a coherent energy field with an intention of my wishes fulfilled, then I know that they're all firing to me. So that is my Blessings of the Energy Centers review and how to do it. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, do like, share and subscribe. If this video was really helpful, you can donate to the channel in the link in the description. And I have a link in the description to some various books that I think you should read if this is your journey. Also, I'm going to start having courses on my website. So I'm going to have a link to my website where you can work with me and look at my courses. Because I tell you what, I have a course that I wrote about a year ago, and it's helped hundreds of people. It's something that makes you believe that you are enough, and you know that when you feel worthy, the universe gives you what you feel worthy of. So if you're not feeling worthy, this course is going to be for you. All right, guys, thank you so much. Remember, like, share and subscribe. Feel blessed, take care, change your energy, change your life.